Imagine designing a hospital that's in a location that's 3 hours away from the nearest city and has essentially no infrastructure in terms of water, power, and sanitation. So you really have to start with the fundamentals. This client really aspires to have the center of excellence for maternal and neonatal care on the entire southern peninsula of Haiti. So we really had to ask questions that go beyond the givens of the program. Things like, where are all the family members who are inevitably going to be coming with these mothers-to-be? Where are they going to sleep? Where are they going to eat? This sort of notion of this is not how we do it in the US, that just doesn't really fly when you get into certain international contexts. You really have to understand the local culture.
What's been particularly rewarding working with them on this project is the fact that their goals are very ambitious. They really seek to redefine the university, and they really seek to redefine an entire city region of Monterey. So it's a very exciting project that goes from urban design to architecture to, frankly, furniture design. One of the rich surprises of the Monterey project is, and again, it's what you experience when you work internationally, is that if you look closely and if you fill out your design team with local architects and local consultants, suddenly you uncover a huge heritage of design and craftsmanship, which of course then folds back into all of our other work.
In some sense, the constraints were actually an opportunity to think about what is the role of architecture of a place, and how do we leverage that place in its most effective way? One really good example of that would be this local stone that came from this region of northern Rwanda. We wanted to use that rock as a facade of the building because it came from the ground, literally unearthed from the ground, of which we're working. That also meant to use that stone, we had to work with masons in a specific and particular way and work with them to design a rock wall that they had never designed before. And so on the housing project, as well as in the hospital project and the cancer center, all three which are on this hill, we worked with this team of masons that over time became our partners in building a kind of new typology of stone wall, which both represented the place but also empowered them to imagine another use value for this, what was considered largely worthless stone.
So what I would recommend, if you are going to do this kind of venture, to have a team that has a great deal of cultural sensitivity. That is somebody that has a delicacy that can understand different cultures. The worst that you can do is impose the American model. You know, that was probably okay in the 1950s when CERT and Gropius and all the masters were working there. Probably was easier. Today it's impossible because we're in a global time. So that question of cultural sensitivity, I think, is really, really important. You can't quite train that. You know, you can exercise it, but you also need a person with the right lens, with the right point of view, with the right values to be open to that.